Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This one is about legendary children. I hope you're all having yourselves a great Saturday. It is Saturday. I don't know what day it is out of the week anymore. I am just simply showing up to my computer and just saying, sure, let's go. How's everyone doing today? Oh my God, I feel like I'm about to sneeze, but I'm like, it's not happening. It's totally happening. It's happening. It's happening. Is it gonna happen? Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna try. I'm almost there. It's like, yes, no, yes. Thanks for tuning in. We got to talk about episode 6. I would have included it with 4 and 5 since Legendary is dropping 3 episodes at once. However, I wanted that to have a little standalone time because 4 and 5 were already crazy in itself, okay? I'm going to get my social medias out the way. We're going to start this up. We have to talk about the Mission Impossiball. I'm a little upset. You probably know why. I'm a little upset. A tad bit. Camila, thank you for the super chat, baby. It's so good to see you too. Hey, Lovey, and hey, everybody that's tuning in. I hope, again, you're having a good Saturday, as well as you, Camila. Thanks so much for being here. Camilla. Why am I doing Camila? Jamila. See, this is what happens when shows merge together with the vocabulary. I was on Jamila's side today. I couldn't believe it. I said, ooh, not her saying everything that was correct in my baby. Upset. I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Yes, that girl battled down. Yes, that baby gave. But at the same time, I can't do it. I can't do another episode of 7, maybe an 8, 6, 5. No, I just can't. So let me do my social medias and let's get this started today. It's your boy Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. You can find that in the description with the link tree down below. Grab a branch, eat some fruit. Mativia Poot. You know that Mativia shirt is available at dragqueenmerch.com along with the Rant Pack shirt, panel shirt, and Sundays are best. So check out the merch there, please and thank you. Also, you can catch me on Patreon with the reaction to these episodes. This one I'm going to be posting tomorrow. I'm actually not going to post any more reactions until Sunday and I think Monday because I've already posted a lot and I almost hit my threshold. Y'all know I post about 7 reactions, 7, 8, 9 reactions, 10 reactions this week. Yeah, I posted a lot of reactions. I had to play catch up. So catch me on Patreon for as low as $1. $1 hair lies $1. And you can actually be a part of that reaction community and family. We have a good time over there. And I'm enjoying my libations. It's like you're sitting on the couch with me and reacting at the same time. Okay. Thank you, Camilla. Thank you, baby. Yeah, you know me. Listen, I have my libation. I got my food. I have my coffee because it's normally in the morning when I'm recording them. And it's the first thing of the day. It's like, oh, we start the day off with the episode. Boom. Now you know how I feel. Okay. Bookable on Cameo. Shout out to Brandon. That's right, Brandon. Friday later decide I left you a nice Cameo, baby. I hope you enjoy it. But you can catch me on Cameo as well. Book me for any occasion, but not nothing crazy. And I'm gonna go ahead and send you some love. Now, we have to start this episode off correctly because some people just always ruin the fun because everything is so personal. Disclaimer: this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants, that's me, are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please don't be a if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Activia. That's at dragqueenmerch.com. And have a good poot. I thank you. Because what we're not going to do over here is play the feelings game. I'm here just simply to give my opinion. It's not that deep. This is all first in giggles. So have a good time. Get your libations. Get your drinks together. Sit down. Come, be humble. Hold up. Sit down. Okay? I'm just saying. Thank you, Samature. I'm actually going to do something with every time I wear a sweater, I'm going to try to see how many pins I can get on it. That makes a little bit of sense. I did have a Sharon Wheedles one. I think I threw that in the trash. So, yes. We got Peppermint, Raja, O'Hara, Monet Exchange for the wig. There you go. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. These two, yeah. Trinity, the tuck, actually is up here. I know she devil by night, and there's something. I bought her pen many 2019s ago. Scarlet Envy, this is Sailor Boy Moon. This is Sailor Saturn Boy Moon, or Pluto, my bad. Fifi O'Hara, okay. Jeremy Carey, for the girls that know, Miss Thorgy Thor. I love this Thorgy pen. It's so cute. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so now that I've got my social medias out the way, now that we're talking about Legendary Season 3, Episode 6, and Mission Impossible, we need to get into it. Pick a seat. We're in the theater. We're going to do this for the background. It feels like we should be at a show. Okay, and you bought your tickets. There it is. Oh, work. Okay, so I have somebody who's going to play this certain game with me that we're going to talk about here, but let's have it. Also, shout out to Melissa from The Real World. She tweeted me this morning, is Matty back? I was like, stop, Melissa. Of course I have videos available now for The Real World Homecoming New Orleans. Deshaun, you look good as always. And y'all, let me have this conversation with you here today, because I'm not trying to be nasty or rude, but this ain't season 1 and season 2 by a long shot. It's really not. And of course, it's not going to be, for somebody that thinks they're cute and funny. Not funnier than me. But at the same time, you got me on some skips that a certain group is still there for whatever reason. Consistency is definitely not the name of the game. And I now understand why Laomi had to walk off set at one point in time. Also, why Law as well was upset at his given time. But at the same time, I saw some random scores that were given out of pity that really pissed me off. And I was like, oh, so we're going to give this because I feel sorry for girls? You're joking. It's Juicy, it's Revlon, it's Yamamoto for me. And so the last ones that were remaining, I was like, well, obviously we're going to let this people stay, because over consistency, they've been in higher placements. And at the same time, with what is going to be required probably next week, they're not going to let us down. And also, are we going to let these people go from the bottom all the way, Roxy Andrews up, no shade to Rox, but let's talk about All Stars 2, boom up in there. And then they just make it to the top 2? Oh, is that what we're about to do? So they just win every battle, and that's going to be it. I love a good underdog story too, but not so much where I'm licking the nut. I'm just gonna be a little vulgar there. Not to where I'm like, oh yes, we love it when they always win. No. They battle down. It's the Goldie's putting in the fucking work. They battle down. But as far as the performances and showcase goes, floor routines, all of it, it's very poo. And it's very okay. It's okay. Again, The battles, yes. When we have to work for what we have to work for, oh, they're coming through. I don't have time for that though, because it's kind of tiring having to sit there and watch these people. It was almost there. Like, no. I, I, so like LaBeija went home over this, like Ada went home over like there was a lot of moments where I'm like, there could have been other households still here and probably would have gave a better underdog story, no shade. But I'll go ahead and start this because the Machiavellis could hate me after this. No tea. I don't dislike y'all at all. I think y'all are talented people. Call it fake. Bitch, this is news. This is the report. This is what we giving right now. Okay. Disclaimer ahead of this. All right. Just being real. But like, y'all are probably all individually amazing. What's happening with the floor routines and the work is you're joking. It's a couple of and that's my tea on it. And other folks disappointed me too this week, but it's whatever. But like, it's not good. It's not good. If I were to compare this to other groups from the previous seasons, even this season that are on, not nowhere near it. Even would Light have given me any better? No. I wouldn't put them up against them. I would have said both of them could have gone at that. I'm Naomi at this point in time. Just give it to Juicy. What are we doing here? Because that's 3 in a row, girl. This is silly. Like, what are we doing? What's happening? Going into the top 4. So, Mission Impossible. If you don't know about the Mission Impossible series, you probably are blessed and highly favored because you haven't had to witness Tom Cruise somewhat act and run like he's having some sort of enema shoot out of him, trying to make it to the bathroom because Trey's coming over in 5 minutes. That tease, okay? It's just, So, this is a spy movie. This is a, no, I have to have time for you, sweetheart. You will be getting all my time in a second. But very spy movie, very, assassin work, sort of, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Pink Panther. We're going to see a lot of these references through and throughout. Now, when this started, I was assuming we would have them walk down the runway. We was going to get a little Mission Impossible beat, some sort of James Bond. I was assuming the sorts. Instead, I was given a fully grown Glenda from Seed of Chucky. This performance was a chop. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh. Let's move on. Oh, y'all can't scare me like that. Oh, you can't scare me like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not okay. Jesus. Okay. All right. All right. Girl, that poor, they said next Elton John approved. I said, child, I don't know what's going on with Elton, but this just wasn't for me. So I'm sure some people enjoyed that performance. I believe that folks found it to be entertaining, probably loved it. I, however, was skipping the tuck out of it. All right. I tried to get into it. It was just once she cut out from the piano, I was like, oh no, this went left. It got even, it just went really far down the line. And then this outfit, what does this have to do with the theme today, with Mission Impossible? Am I missing a movie? Is there a movie I'm missing? I was missing the movie. What's the reference? I was like, is this Fifth Element meets Liberace, aka Elton John? Like, what's going on here? So I appreciated Glenn for being here. I can't wait for the Chucky series. It's coming back this fall. Season 2 is going to be that girl. I'm excited. But I got to say that Kiki, Naomi, Law, and Jamila were serving today. I was here for it. I was here for the looks today. Kiki, You had no, let me do Laomi first. Laomi gave me what I need. I know a lot of people are saying she's being a little tough right now. I prefer it because I'm tired of the dancing. So I want to see the ballroom aspects too. I've been to many a function. Matty has sat through long nights until 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning watching the girls twirl for the Lord, okay, and being quite inebriated. I need to be given that. I want my life. So I'm with Laomi on a lot of her critiques. Moving on over here to Miss Kiki Palmer giving, with the first you don't succeed. Boo, 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 boo. Pick yourself up and try again. And dust yourself off and try again. Try again. Try again. What you do, it get to me. But you knew what to say. You had to wait. If you get up, then I try again. Bitch, that's like Aaliyah down. It's the bone straight for me, mama. It's the long down. It's the flat swoop. Oh, it's there. They said Matrix. I said stop. That's Aaliyah. That's that one eye a little lift into the right. That's why the glasses were there, because mom had a little lazy eye. That's why she had that bang. True tea, no shade, no shade. But that was her little trick, making sure no one caught that one little eye that ran a little time running. So I had to catch her like that. So this was the try again for me. It was everything. Loved, lived, breathed, done. So go ahead, Kiki. Plus, you had some dumb opinions tonight, but I'm going to get you in a second. Had some real stupid opinions. Real stupid opinions. And it was funny, Max. It was funny. We still talking about that. I keyed, but I also was like, that was stupid. Like, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, Law, you were so earlier this season. You were doing so well. What was the HR meeting that you had to have to where you turned into some kind of puss this weekend? Because I was not here for this. I was not. I was not. I was not. So many dumb answers from this one too. Like, oh, but like I'm gonna give it to them because the reasoning was so stupid, girl. I was like, stop it. Like, we're not rewarding this. We're not doing that. Like, stop it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Listen, y'all, I'm looking. I couldn't even do my tip jaws. I have a friend watching that just messaged me. That's where that little sound came from. Y'all, listen. If you want to tip me for hosting the show today, I appreciate it so much. Honestly, a thumbs up if you don't got it is really, really expensive and really awesome and amazing and muy plentiful for my channel. So please hit that thumbs up button. Get in that comment section. Act a fool. You better watch out. Not with me. Don't act a fool. But I'd love to hear your opinions on this episode 184 in this room. Thank you so much for being here. Let's go. Jamila was the voice of reason this episode. I have never been more pleased with any of her answers than I have been tonight. Honestly, y'all know that I have not lived for Jamila at any point of view. Not any of it I've enjoyed. It's been quite like, no, what is this? Why? What is this? This episode, a whole nother person. I was like, oh, so she's sleepy too. Okay, great. Now I know they're all taking the same medicine. That's good to know. Good to know. Robitussin PM. Very that. But thank you, Jamila. Thank you. Child, these people be sitting in their car outside just pissing me off. First house up here is the house of Yoshi Yamamoto. Okay? Now, y'all know I love this house. I like them a lot. There's been drama. There's been highs. There's been lows. There's been a storyline. There's been progression. There's been progression, yeah? Alim, thank you, baby. Hey, Maddie. Jamila surprised me this episode. She needs to clock this character in all the time. We like her. Maybe she should wear more white suits and stop wearing these goddamn tulle dresses. I think that's where the Jamila does. There we go. It was the pants. That's what it was. It was the pants that got Jamila to act like she had some fucking sense. Because them dresses, Miss Mama, that loose and frill is messing with your brain. Too much oxygen. Now I sound like my good brother Alexander Ross. Shout out to Alex. But seriously, though, too much oxygen. Clearly, you need to be suffocated in terms of the clothing with the tight grip on the wrist and the pant and all of can barely breathe. And somehow you give the correct responses. Go on, girl. Go on, girl. More suits. She does look good in the suit, by the way. FYI, she looks great in a suit. great in suit. Glasses were everything too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, Vincent, I'm not bringing up the Stallion. You know, I can't bring her up because Miss Mama used to sit in her chair like she was uncomfortable, like she couldn't find a good seat, like as if there was not a cushion back there. I'd sometimes hear her tongue fighting with her teeth to give an answer. Love her down, but it was a little bit loud, and it was never on the same cadence as her song, so it always confused me. I was waiting for everything to go. No shade. This is how her cadence go every time she raps that. If you want to hear Megan Thee Stallion, it's gonna be on this beat. Always on this beat, never on another beat. Just this beat. I love the album Bought It, by the way. I stand Megan. I'm just saying. When I hear her rap, it's either that or it's that's how you know she's from Houston. Hey, that's how you know she from the H. Hey, I'm telling you. Okay, but let me continue. I'm not gonna do Megan dirty like that. Let me stop. I like Meg. Go ahead, Meg. But body that and work that. Girl, pick a song. You gonna get that same cadence, okay? The sweetest pie, sweetest like the candy. The Andes. It's every song. Oh, it drives me. Okay, be quiet. This is true. Listen, I'm going to call it. Don't be mad at it. I'm going to call it. But she's paid, and I still like her. But let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Miss Mama giving me Lizzo vibes. I need that metronome to go. Get on the beat, girl. But I ain't taking it back. Said what I said. Poor Meg. No. Now, back to the Yoshi Yamamoto of it all. This was cute. A lot of references were put in place here. Dick Tracy, Smooth Criminal by Michael Jackson. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Okay, they were just throwing. I said, come on for the references. This was low-key cute. Like, not Elliot with 3 Ks cute. But this was very cute. Loved this performance. Now, best of the night? But for me, I certainly gave it a 9. I did. I gave it a 9. It was clean. I was like, okay. I love that when he did the Michael Jackson, beat it, boom, boom, boom. I was like, okay. It was hot. So I was like, it's a 9, high 9, almost a 10. Only reason I didn't give it a 10 is there are sometimes parts when I see them, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's like their transitions don't always come off flawless when they're moving from one end to then synchronize and then leave out. Sometimes it feels like little small shit for them. Like it's not big stuff, honestly. Small little things that I'm like, okay, that would miss. Okay, that's fine. But it's always good work. Just I gave it a 9. I like this. It was a nice little run. Now, the unfortunate part for Yoshi Yamamoto is Juicy Couture went right after them. So they got lucky. Yamamoto low-key, high-key, all keys. Just so we're clear, no, you'd have been fine later. They'd have gave you still nice scores. But because y'all went first, you didn't have to go after this performance. Everybody else that went after the Juicy Couture, girl. Production should have known better, and I feel like they did it on purpose. High key. Juicy should have went last. Juicy should have closed the show. That should have been the end-all, be-all. Maybe the scores would have been a little bit different for a couple of the houses. I'm just saying. Because that was a lot to go after. This was a 10 performance, period. This, argue with somebody else about that one. Period. Now, this was Vogue. This was ballroom. This was high production. This was a key. Remember when I had the conversation about the guy from Alpha Omega being Majin Buu, but not being completely pink? It ain't an issue over here. It ain't an issue over here. It's not an issue. This Kiki House is doing the Lord's work. Baby, these are girls that have not even like fully gone through the house for a very long period of time. They've only competed a few times. The girls know them low key, but they're not there just yet. Kiki House. This ain't a full on, fresh team. This is a fresh team of people. And they're eating them up. These established houses have been on for what? Eating them up. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. The song was a bop. I'm still highlighting Lolita because the girl, she ate. And remind yourselves, this was a part of the category that they asked when they were discussing how these need to be presented. They need soft, feminine, and I can't finish it because that's a bad word now that demonetizes, so we can't say that word anymore. Even though it's a good word to use in ballroom, but soft, feminine, and okay, you got to give that. See you next Tuesday. So like, Yamamoto did good. I was like, okay, it's nice, but when I say bam, she was giving all kinds of what I needed. I need that. Like when Naomi was going, like all of that. Ooh, very soft, honey. Well, no, I'm not going to really speak too deeply into the Kiki House scene, but in reference for that, it's a little bit more open in terms of people who are newcomers coming in that are trying to be heavily in the ballroom scene. So they get to go to a lot of different, balls and stuff like that maybe the main girls wouldn't go to. So there's like a lot of nice, like less pressure in the Kiki scene. It's like, the girls are like doing, video game wise, casuals for the gamers, casuals, yeah, versus the big ball house, that kind of stuff. Because most people sometimes come from a Kiki house, they even go into like a different or a bigger house later on. So that kind of stuff. It just gets them ready, like very much that. It's like a preparation to go into the bigger setup or the scene, like they're with Juicy Couture. Now imagine like the Juicy Couture legacy name put on with these girls from the Kiki who are newcomers coming in. Like they're already eating it up. Period. They're already doing it. I wouldn't say JV, but more so because like some of the girls in the Kiki houses are better than girls in the, but they haven't put in the work just yet, or have gotten their titles or gotten legacy. You know what I'm saying? Very much that. Tati Mugler is a former Juicy example, and not everybody always stays in the same house. Remind yourself, like, Olivia Lux is walked for Mugler. Right? Yes, I'm right. Because I did a whole interview. Like, yes, Matty, I'm all right. She walked from Mugler at that ball. Liv is new to the scene. See, like, again, there are girls who are there breeding, and not in that gross way, into the scene. So that way they are ready for the big battles to win the houses and the money and all that kind of stuff. So like all these babies up in here, let's just call it what it is. They're going to be winning a lot of competitions, or at least certainly being in the top, never chop, because they all ate. Now that we've had that moment to have that discussion, and I'm sure in the comment section, someone is going to break that down for you even better than I could, since I see a lot of people who are very interested in knowing these things and it not being fully explained because it is a TV show and only so much time can be given to certain things to really go in. But when it left from that scene of her stealing the diamonds and they're all sitting behind and they were hitting their marks almost as it was like moving, they moved the art and it was like boom, 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 boom. Oh, oh. See, which is why Mel, she can walk the big stuff with Mugler, but if she's gonna do like I said, casuals, and I want to have a good time and still represent a name, it's Juicy. You see where it goes. Sometimes you get to go a little bit further. Sometimes you get to stay behind. So, or you go stay with your family. I don't even want to stay behind. That's not how that works. Like you stay in the same set. So it's a lot. It's a lot. But back to this. as this is what we're talking about today. This was a show. It was a nothing but a good show. It was nothing but a great showcase. This was excellence personified. So tight. If there was any mistakes, barely saw anything. It was so good. And it was the beat for me. It was the beat for me. I was here for emote. I was here for the emoting part. I was like, yes. It was a key. It was a key. A Kiki. Not Kiki is like Teen Titans to the Ballroom Justice League. Because the Teen Titans still have to fight sometimes. It's not just, well, you can't go on this mission. Well, no, honey, sometimes they're needed for the fight. Like, and then eventually they'll be in the Justice League. Very much that. The beat was everything. But they deserved all of their 10s. Let me do this because my Wi-Fi is acting up. The Wi-Fi, yeah, come back. Yeah, just 10s. There was, 10s. 10s. Bitch, his finger waves were everything. Oh, I was here for the press and curl. Brooklyn is that bitch. This baby right here be cutting the fuck up too. You know, I've been been a favorite. She's been a favorite of mine since like we saw her pull the cape back. You know what I'm saying? This whole family cuts the fuck up. Oh, but Miss Brooke, I'm gonna talk about her later. I still have a feeling about Revlon. I thought I was more focused on Revlon, but I think Brooklyn was eating the fuck up with old school floor performance. So we'll talk about that in a second. But yes, 10s across the board. Laomi's reactions to everything was basically all of us. Period. Next up is what is it again? It's almost like they make me so upset I forgot the name. Ew. Machiavelli. There we go. Y'all, I was saying mascarpone in my head. I was saying macaroni. I was saying, Michelle, Williams. When Jesus says yes, I was saying everything but. Okay. Austin Powers, great concept. Here for that. I will say the highlight of this No Shade was like towards the end when they had this full-on production moment. I thought this was fierce. There was also this really cool moment where they had this transition where they all got together and they really hit their marks. However, when they separate out of the routine and go into their acting, I'm never here for it. I think that's the issue with me. It's not the dancing necessarily, even though sometimes I feel like I can hear like someone squishing like, a stress ball whenever they're doing their duck walks. No shade. But it's like when they have to move in and out the scene, honey, it's like, girl, it just be looking all kinds of mess. So it was a 7 for me personally, which is an improvement over things we've seen, but that's not saying much. I really didn't care for it. Now, Keke Palmer. Hey, Keke. How you doing, baby? Listen. I know you have a movie coming out. Nope. July. Jordan Peele. I'm ready. But that 10 was a GoFundMe score. Have you lost your mind? That was highly unnecessary and stupid. That was stupid. I mean, I know you were portraying Aaliyah's sister, but I need you to try again. I need a better resolution than that, Miss Mama. I really do, because that 4-page letter you wrote was trash, bitch. I was like, the fuck is that? 10. Because you want them to feel better? Girl, boo. Now that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That is some bullshit. Those motherfuckers is grown, okay? They can handle getting 7, 6, 5s, and 4s. They've been handling all season. Clearly, it's fuel for them in the fights, but you're telling me that was a 10 because of I feel bad for them? Boo, Akilah Boo. Spell that boo. B-O-O, boo. 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 Come on, Akilah. Spell it for me, Akilah. Boo, Wendy Testerberger. Boo. Boo, Kiki Palmer. We like you, girl. We like you. That was a Meg run. I don't know. I'm just going to give him a 10. What? I like her a lot. I love me some Kiki. I love me some Kiki. I really do. I love Kiki. But I don't love nonsense. I don't like it at all. And that was nonsense. Absolute not. And Law Roach, you did not scurry your ass over there to scold Jamila. To sit there and say whatever you want to say. Now, bitch, you said all that 4s and stuff and 6s earlier. Now you're giving girls 8s and shit or lying pants on fire. Lying. A mess. And I thought it was funny. Kiki, it was funny. You had checked Jamila real quick. Are y'all still on that? Oh, that was hilarious. But you were wrong. You were wrong. You were so wrong. Wrong. Nope. In theaters in July, but also on this set of Legendary. Nope. I'm going to write a whole movie about it. No, I'm not. But boo! That was terrible. That was the one time I was pissed with her. I mean, she threw some gag flags on some motherfuckers, but I'm like, Wait, who did she throw her gag flag for? I need to hear this now. Who she throw her gag flag for? Help me. Who she throw her gag flag for? Please tell me. Because this is going to indicate why this bullshit just happened. It's going to be helpful. LaBeija? Okay, now we know. Now we know. Kiki, let me find out you a tomato bisque girl. Let me find out. Tomato bisque is great with a grilled cheese. I'm just saying. Let me find out. Let me find out you a chicken noodle soup, low sodium kind of queen. Let me find out. Let me find out. All I can hear is Aaliyah saying, so tired being broken. Like, that's all I can hear from this picture. See, I should have known better when you came out here to Legendary with a 5-year-old song trying to give us new. I like Kiki Palmer a lot, but I hated this moment. All right. We're not done yelling today. Alpha Omegas did this soul 70s number, Turner and Hooch. I don't know what the fuck. Oh, they said Shaft. Okay, let's be clear. That wasn't Shaft. Shaft would not have worn those brown colors in that Burberry print. That was no near Shaft. I don't know what performance that was. Maybe that was the only reference they had. It was not what boo. Now, I'm also going to say this, though. Miss Mama Upstairs, she was giving light work. It was not giving me what I thought that Law was like, oh, you was up there eating, Miss. No, she was okay. It was a little bit, I saw her at the club and then she was moving. I would have done Black Dynamite. Like, if you're going to do that and you want to be all this kind of brown couches at Rooms to Go, because that's all they gave me. Here is the Burberry set by supermodel, what's her face? Oh God, no, the Sofia Vergara collection at Rooms to Go. Low key. Burberry. It's a Burberry. Rooms to Go. That gave me couch. I was mad. Because I like them, but they should have done Black Dynamite, and they could have actually done something with Dynamite, 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 ba ba ba, Dynamite, boom boom boom. Bitch, I already got the beat. Ba ba, Dynamite, The dynamite, like, that beat would have been nasty. Oh, that beat would have been nasty. I know they would have got it too. It would have been expensive to get. I know they've been able to get it. Oh, or they could have had someone else doing the dynamite part. Got cow, black dynamite on the floor, just ow, everybody. Yeah. This is why I want my own production company or to be working in one in a position where I can like help it move a little bit because I have so many ideas. Ugh. Shit, that would be cute. But again, I'm not even on to the look. I had other pictures. Come on now. Now listen. It was just sad to see him walk into this scene because I was like, oh, honey, you don't even know. Y'all probably going home today. Low key, I said that because I knew Machiavelli wasn't going home. I just knew it. I was like, oh no, they're already dragging this mop through the fucking floor. They gonna keep on dragging this dirty ass mop. It's gonna happen. But this man is fine. I feel quite bad for him. Cause I mean, also those brown pants don't do you no kind of justice with those black boots. This is ugly. And I'm like, oh, sweetheart, they did you dirty. It just was boring. I was like, even the end, Miss Mama couldn't grab the suitcase correctly. I was like, there go Nappa trying to be Vegeta once again. It just didn't give me what I needed. This is a beautiful family, though. They're a beautiful family. I don't know. Like, this just wasn't that girl for me. I gave her not lower than Machiavelli, but high key because I didn't get any excitement. I gave it a 6. I did. Oh, I think I have to sneeze now. Tried to mute, didn't work. Ow! Okay. This means I need to take a break. That's my body telling me I will shut down on you, Matty. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. I'm sorry about sneezing. I apologize. Oh, my goodness. I need to take a break. But the panel's tomorrow, and I already sent them the schedule of what we're talking about. So, But yes. No, they get a 9 for nothing to do with the performance. For Alpha Omega. 9 for me. It'd be a 10 if other things happen. But 9 for me. No, sometimes I like get this little light day or whatever kind of sneeze happening when I haven't had a lot of rest and I have been kind of busy. And also when I got out the shower this morning and I did my co-wash today, I low-key didn't blow dry it. So my hair was wet and I was trying to get my coffee. So yeah, that's just my body telling me I need a rest and I'll probably be better tomorrow. Just a little sneeze, that's all. So Revlon for the Mr. and Mrs. Smith category. By the way, I low-key crush. Probably sexual, probably, is not there, but like, honey, he is so cute and fine to me. Like, I live for him. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the beard and how well it is put together, but he is so cute. He's so cute. This was a great intro. I live for how this back setting is done with the lighting and everything. Like, I was like, I'm here for that Kobe beef. I need to stop. But yes, he's quite like, oh. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, he's so cute. So let me stop. Okay, so pushing forward and moving on here. They came out with a bang. They came out with a bang. They came out with a bang. They came out with a bang, boo-boo. I was like, oh, they are cutting the tuck up. The only issue I had, and shout out to the father, been in the comment section, love you down. Okay, a rump and a hip do not make it the soft, feminine. So, like, I enjoyed it, but then when he came out, it was giving me Butch Queen, Butch Queen Vogue, low key girl. I didn't get what I was looking for, and I was a little upset. And also, they were all so far back. I agreed with that critique where I was like, damn, they should have still been close to the baby. So it could have been a whole moment of him fighting all of them versus them like separated from the situation. So yeah. I love Revlon though. They're my like low key favorite house. I don't want to say that because that feels like I'm being biased, and I'm not biased to this competition because really it's Juicy, Revlon, and Yamamoto for me. No shade to the other girls, but they've been cutting up since day one that I've seen. I just yeah, I wish it was a little. I wish they had made different decisions on who was going to give soft feminine and, it feels like, oh, we're going to do this to gag them. And I was like, no, don't gag them. They put Lolita for Juicy because bam, Brooklyn Loki could have gave it too, but they already knew Lolita would have ate it. Go with what you can go with. I know the show's already filmed. They can't change these decisions now, but it's like, you go with what you go with, honey. You already know these two bitches over here would have cut the fuck up. Like, why are we playing? Oh, he nice and tall too. He is so cute. He's cute too, but it's the beard. The beard is perfect. For me, they got a 9, and I gave him a 9 because it really was giving up until the femme queen part. That for the soft feminine, that it just didn't land, and that was my -1 right there. But everything else I loved about this performance. I was just a little bit upset we didn't take full advantage of that. But I like them. I love Revlon. They're such a good household. Missy. I was hyped when I saw Old Way with floor performance, bitch. Some of my favorite voguing is Old Way. Honey, seeing the girls do Old Way is always a wrap. It gives, bitch. It's the classic. It never goes out of style. She is that girl. Dramatics is fun. Okay, dramatics is fun, but bitch, this is when you see girls get technical and get really crisp, precise, clean, ba da 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 da, all of that. Boom, get your stretches in, showing that flexibility, all of it. So I'll be real with you. I already knew Revlon was going to eat this up. Period. I already knew. It was going to eat them up. Like, done. Let's see here. Come on, push it forward, baby. It was Revlon. Revlon ate Alpha up. No shade. Ate him up. Oh, it was clean. I was like, oh, sis. I can't wait for y'all to see my reaction. I was like, oh, sis, she is cutting up. I said it was clear for Revlon. That was straight five all the way. Boom, 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 boom. But let me tell you about Mother. Yamamoto over here, Miss Aoki. Yes, feminine, Old Way. It was so good. No shade, Machiavelli. It was the maca chop. It was a machop. It was. Because Miss Aoki, girl. I was like, oh. Show them where you came from. Show her where you come. I lived. But when we got to this part where, Juicy Couture, because they won the last ball, had this advantage of coming in and actually just making it to the final. This was a battle. I had a good time. When you just stare at everybody like, it was very much that. I was like, okay. Like, I was like, ah. So Aoki was doing all kinds of soft and feminine with her, like, especially with the floor work. I thought she was giving on the floor work down. So I was focused on her for a second. Now, I'm going to give it to Brooklyn because Brooklyn, when I tell you that reverse worm up was everything, bitch. This was everything. Like, she was sitting there doing this reverse worm up. I was like, excuse me. You couldn't tell me that wasn't The Exorcist and Linda Blair was spitting her head. I thought the devil was possessed. I thought this child was possessed. I thought it was Mr. Captain Howdy. I was like, oh. Not who got the Ouija board in the basement? It gave me very possessed teeth, conjuring, if we will. But it kind of gave a little. I thought it was a little. Normally when I watch old wave, I like to see them be a little bit more crisp with what they do. But I thought, as far as what was happening, I was like, this baby is really cutting the fuck up. But if I were to be honest with you, I thought Revlon was going to take this. I thought it was Revlon's, even though the dramatics of it all. Oh, baby. Brooklyn. I was like, yes. Which that reversal, I was like, woo. Not the lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Oh, it was good. It was good. It was good. I thought it was Revlon. I gave my score to Revlon. I was actually pleased that they were like one for Revlon, one for Yamamoto, one for come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, be my baby tonight. One for Juicy, but they gave it to Juicy. It was Brooklyn's, but I preferred Revlon for this fight. No shade. No shade. Juicy's great, but it was like Revlon, baby boy was eating it up. Because actually, at the beginning, did y'all see when he like popped himself up and landed in that dip? Oh, it was so puss. Oh my god, baby, I was like, he pops up, bam, and instead of again being like overly dramatic, still an old wave, boom, hits a mark, and then lands into the dip, and then just spreads. Oh, it was like butter. It was like butter. I was like, baby, he should have won just off of that. That beginning was girl. Period. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I thought Aoki killed it. I thought Revlon killed it. I thought Juicy killed it. This was a fun one. This was fun. They need to have more individual categories happening because I see that's where I'd be having the best times. Now, safe is Yamamoto and Revlon. Juicy, for the third time, that's a turkey in bowling terms, wins this episode. Father Juicy, you have got to stop running away with that trophy. Like, you run, bitch. That baby grabs and books. Like, oh no, don't take it back. You're not taking this back. I sit in the light next time, please. Or they just tell you to run away. Baby, he be running. Be like, see ya. Telling you. Peace. The third time, come on, Juicy Turkey, okay. The third time they win is the fourth time Machiavelli is in the bottom. We're on episode 6. Let's have this conversation. Episode 6, fourth time in the bottom. I just wanted to preface that before we start, okay? Just a moment of silence, just to have just think. No shade. Again, this is about battling to stay in a competition, but even RuPaul would be like, I know she's better, and I know she did better, but I have to send her home. You better ask Trinity K. Bonet. You better ask Coco Montrese. You better ask those two. Someone's going to argue, Adore what? To you. I had a fun time, but to you. Even Adore still talks about that one. Like, oh, girl, I thought I was gone for sure. There is a time. There is a place. I can't. Oh, my gosh. You can name names now, but there's a point where you go, all right, as much as this has been fun, we got to wrap this up. So Machiavelli sends out Goldie, and I said, perfect choice because that baby bucks. That baby be voguing. So I said, okay, great. So I thought to myself, who is who is Alpha Omega going to send out here? And they choose Vegeta, Nampa, our soft friend, the baby who's gonna give soft and feminine. So I was like, so you chose Puss in Boots to go up against the Battle Cat. I was like, ain't nobody else in the household could have bucked hard and done dramatics. I was very confused. I said maybe they're choosing this baby to do a different approach because they'll be rewarded for like doing soft and feminine this week because of they weren't given the right scores. I don't like the decision making here. This was stupid. Lots of dumb shit happened this episode, right? Well, let's rewind this back. Now we could be in the middle of watching many things, but when I tell you this seems so awkward and out of place, girl, someone get Cardi B away from Offset. Someone grab Cardi. Someone grab him. Actually, low key, this looks like Jocelyn Hernandez trying to beat up somebody on the set of Jocelyn's Cabaret. Just ran up to her. I wanna ride. I wanna ride. I wanna ride. I wanna ride. Do it like it's my B-day, baby. Do it like it's my B-day, baby. I have to do my reaction for that this weekend because I still haven't seen part 2. I gotta do that this weekend. Oh. I wanna like, okay, so I'll be honest with you though. Alpha Omega was given kind of like she was given puss. I was here for it. Like, but Goldie was cutting up. So so here we are. I'm like, okay, so Goldie does good, but do I want to deal with another week of it's okay? And then just be like, but y'all are gonna battle your way out of it. Like, you got it, no worries, no worries. I mean, Goldie looked like that was about to. This seemed like a scene from some Disney Channel movie from a long time ago, where this would have actually fit the bill for the victim in a possible trial. Better yet, you could put a time to kill over this one. I could just put movie titles of like things where racism occurred. Rosewood, The Blind Side. Well, I didn't. That was so. I get he was trying to show like, bitch, I want to be here, but it was so unnecessary to the soft lady. It was like, it just didn't make any sense to me. Like, what was that about? I was like, what is that about? I just keep saying that. Like, I love you, but okay, like, why are we doing this? All this extra? Where was this when y'all were as a group dancing? Seriously, like let's have this conversation now. Like all of that rah, where was that when you had to actually perform to get scores to then be safe? Is it just you who's good? Like, I don't understand. Is it because now it's freestyling and y'all don't work at all in sort of like choreography? Like, is that what it is? Like all of Machiavelli is just freestyle queens. Like, give pump the beat and let me vogue. Like, that makes sense. Cause it ain't been a good performance. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. They got a gag flag? Is this the team that got? They can't. There's no way. They couldn't have gotten a gag flag. There's no way. Mm, mm, mm. Uh, oh, it was Alpha that got the gag. So you Alpha gets the gag, and you. All right. So past this weird moment where I was like, oh, okay, girl, whatever. Like this really was. No, don't hurt me. This is a, not. This is giving me very Plantarosa scene, or possibly, oh my God, I'm not allowed to say that word. I thought it was okay. I heard it in a song. I'm sorry. It's just the worst. This killed me. This killed me. This killed me. It really did. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Machiavelli won the battle. Okay? I said it. Yup. I said it. Machiavelli won that. They did. They won it. However, I don't care. One time, yeah. Second time, and mind you, this was a better battle than any of the first two times. Hello. Third time, okay, girl. Fourth time, now hold on, baby. Are you telling me that the story is that these five are going to win this show after being in the bottom for the majority of the season? There's literally only 4 houses left, and every house that is left, Revlon has held the trophy once, maybe twice, I think. I can't remember. I think it's once. Juicy Couture has had the trophy. I don't think Yoshi Yamamoto has had it, but they've consistently placed high for the most part. They've consistently placed high. It should either be LaBeija up in here, Alpha Omega as well, even with their, is it 72 degrees today type of performance? Yeah, like even then, I could still see better performances probably coming out of those households within this top 4 range. It would be a different experience, I think, for me. So if you're telling me that within these next 3 episodes that are going to be released, that Machiavelli is going to pull out the ultimate stunt and then beat out Yamamoto and beat out Revlon to fight Juicy, because it seems like it's going to be Juicy versus any of the other ones at this point. I'd rather see LaBeija than them, no shade. Like, I love how the family operates. I enjoy their camaraderie. I enjoy that love that I see from them. I love how the mother always representing for the father. You know what I'm saying? Always keeping that up. I'm here for that, but I am not here for every episode. In that last one where they were safe, that was not real. I was like, girl, that was not that high key of a performance. Let's not do that. But okay, I see we're being nice today. Don't want to have them babies be in the bottom every motherfucking week. But like, call it. Call it. Call it. I need whatever Laomi's gag flag to do is to guarantee someone into a top 3 that is not them. That is what I needed to do. I need to be, oh, y'all are tripping and you're trying to get the others. I need that. I need a whole stunt like that to happen because ain't no way. Ain't no way. At this point, I wish they would bring another house back. You know, that would be a gag. Now, that would be a gag. If they brought another house back, like as a second redemption point, and like there was a battle to get back into the competition. At this point on the show, I would be really here for something of that sort. It's like, oh, by the way, these houses have a chance to come back here and prove that they're worthy to take your spot for this top 4. It's not over yet, kids. This is legendary. Did I just make an episode? Swear to God. I know. We're getting there. We're getting there. I know when it's my time, it's my time. I know, Lord, I know it. But like, you know, I'd be sitting over here going, you know, girl. At this point, any of them. At this point, all of them. Better yet, all 10 come back. And one of the ones that were eliminated before gets to take over that 4th spot. I said it now. I said it now. I said it now. I said it now. Hey, hold on now. To get the gag flag, I house to teach you. Wait a minute. Let's talk about this. And Nikki, I just wanted to make sure that you know, look, it's right next to me. It's right next to me. Thank you for giving me this cute keychain at DragCon, babe. I literally keep it over here in like my little section of like good luck stuff. I felt good energy from it, so I keep it over here. Thank you, baby. Okay, let me see here. Period. Not them. Or better yet, I need the assassins to arrive. That's what I need to happen. I need the assassins to arrive. I need something lethal to happen. I don't know, baby. It's giving me poot. Poot. It's giving me poot. Kapoot. It's giving me poot. Ah, poot. Poot Lovato. That's who it's giving. It's giving. Alpha Omega was sent home. Machiavelli stays. And guess who's the person to make that decision? Like, it was a tie, 2-2. And so the guest judge makes the decision. You're telling me that a plot device in the Chucky series not to be shown just yet, that a horrible movie that is a camp classic, that this misshapen doll, this, ooh, she needs the sun, this Elton, what? No, you're telling me that's who made the decision. Jamila was the only one for me this week that was just giving me what I needed. Thank you, Jamila. But when y'all brought this queen up here to make the decision, and she chose Alpha, it's going to be Machiavelli. That's all I could see after this. It was literally, it's going to be Machiavelli. Horror House was a few episodes ago. Two episodes ago. You missed the cue with your horrible. I'm just going to wave this at you right now. Can I just give him a 10? I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, I get so sick of it. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to do this. No, I was okay. I was okay with Bob. I was okay with Issa. You know what I'm saying? Like, Miss Anita, she was giving drunk answers only. My mama was basically taking a driver's test about to run people off the road. Then here come, the Alolan version of Honey Balenciaga up here giving all kinds of wrong answers. You are Glenda. Oh no, honey, it's this. It was like, and you guys, like, listen, you guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, like, I really love your household, like, you know, and wow, I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so not a part of this community, and y'all were like, me, like, I should be here in this outfit specifically. This outfit, this really, really bad outfit. Oh my God. Of course. And then, like, now you gave me the decision to make that actually would impede on people liking me or not because y'all didn't want to do it because you got hate last season. Oh, wow. Okay. So let me look at these people again. It's so dark on stage. Oh my goodness. Well, this team here, y'all said that they're bad, right? Okay, I like bad things. You saw my performance. Okay, great, right. Is this my camera? Okay, great. And then, like, they were bad, but then, oh my God, that person on stage in his really bad outfit was amazing. But then I like this group because, oh my God, I want to sleep with most of them. Well, the ones that look like they're masculine. Yeah, that's the ones I wanna sleep with. Mhm. Yes. Yes. Mhm. Yes. Well, that's what I would be saying in the bedroom. Mhm. Yes. Only those 2 words. But because I see there's drama happening today and I'm feeling really chaotic and I wanna, like, honestly give you my counterpart, like, the person who I am in the entity of plastic, I'm gonna say Machiavelli. And scene. Thanks for having me. Oh my God. I hope people listen to my music after this. And I had a friend of mine tell me who this was who actually knew who he was. And I was like, good for you. But not even to like shade my friend, but also to be like, I still don't know her and I still don't want to. And no shade. This was not a helpful moment for me. I hate to be mean, but that wasn't helpful. I wish I had found them on a different platform. Like, and also doing what they do with music, because that performance was a chop. Your judging was a chop. You honestly let the chop group still stay. Chop salad. I put on pins for this. I'm upset. Girl, look at me. This is low key how it would be like if I was on All Star 7, bitch. High key. This is how it'd be if I was on All Star 7. I'm taking all the stars, bitch. No, I'd be smart. I only have half a badge, like half of it. Because, I stayed on the radar. I'd win the lip syncs. Oh my God. It's Chipotle. I don't have the picture downloaded. I'm gonna have it soon, but yeah, it's gonna be there. Oh my God, was it the Mexican pizza? Oh my God, I have to sneeze again. Okay, that one I muted. I hope it's the Mexican pizza. I'm actually debating on ordering that for Din Din tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a weekend of me actually pampering myself just a little bit after every video, and I haven't had my like, you know what I'm saying? They brought it back on the menu and I really want to eat it again. It's so not of anything to do with Mexican food. It's the Tex of Mex, if anything. It's so Tex-Mex. It's across the border. We'll just go there. So horrible joke. Yeah, someone asked, "What the f is the Mexican?" It's basically a quesadilla, but like not a quesadilla with also toppings. It's on top of toppings. Like imagine a quesadilla being made with like 2 tortillas, right? Or however people normally you only do it with one and you just fold it, and that's a real quesadilla. But you know how the girls like to get the big ones and just do it all the way, right? You got your cheese, you got your sauce, you got all that type of stuff put in the little pizza, little pocket in front of the 2 tortillas, right? But this is where they get really fancy. Then they put like beans and cheese and salsa on top with tomatoes. Like that's a pizza. You look at it like this is awful, but like it's actually really fucking good, especially when you've been drinking or you're on your libations and you want like all of that. Yeah, but not Italian style. So it'd be like bean paste and cheese and tomatoes. Honestly, Jalen, the fact that I'm Mexican and that sounds offensive, I think you know what I'm talking about. I almost feel like you're trolling me just a tad bit. I think you know what I'm talking about, but that's literally what they call it. They call it a Mexican pizza. It has nothing to do with Mexico at all. It's been on the menu for so long. And then they took a whole bunch of shit off and people were petitioning to have it back on. Look at me having Glinda right here while I'm talking about this like horrible food, right? But then Doja Cat was talking about it online and Taco Bell responded to her and was like, well, if you want it back, make a song about it. And if it ends up getting a certain kind of thing or like a viewership from it, they'll make it happen. She literally made a song out of nothing. This is the same lady that did the Moo song. So why would you challenge someone who can make a song out of shit and make it like amazing? Made a whole song, dropped the beat. It was shared a whole bunch of times. Taco Bell had to take her seriously. Now it's back on the menu. Mexican pizza is the pizza for you and me. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. I can't do the voice right now. Yeah, there it is. Can't do it right now, but yes. That's one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes. That's one of my favorite. Okay. That we appreciate this week's special guest judge from Legendary. Let's give them a round of applause. A round of applause. They did a good job this week, causing chaos. I'm sure Charles Lee Ray would be proud of you. Go off, girl. It's really funny because as I was getting those pictures, I was like, am I going too far? Like, as soon as he finished performing, I was like, you know what this is giving me? And then I looked at the pictures and said, well, yes. But I really had that moment. Am I doing too much right now? And then I said, I don't care. Real quick, as I bit into my egg McMuffin without the bacon, I was like, I don't care. Because it really did match. The curtains match the drapes. The carpet matched the drapes. I noticed those were taken off. Those were the best dessert that Taco Bell had, was those caramel apple empanadas. And when they were fresh, woo, baby. When they were fresh, I used to get a whole bunch of those. Oh, yeah, baby. I just left to listen to the Doja song. Isn't it crazy? That song like ended up like creating a menu item again that was taken off. Like, imagine what else we could do. Yeah, Taco Bell's not that girl. It's definitely not Mexican food by any means necessary. Y'all, when I went back to LA, I got to go to my taqueria. When I went back to LA, the last day I was there before I went back to Vegas to go close out my storage and shit, I got to go. The lady who normally works there, she wasn't there that day. It was like her sister and the dad that were working. So it wasn't my like person who I know or whatever. But like when I tell you, I got my authentic street tacos with asada and pollo, because I like to get both with like the beef and the steak and the chicken. I like to get assortment. I got like 5 tacos, and it comes with cilantro. They don't say cilantro, but you know how we are in the States. Cilantro and onion. I do not eat onion chopped up like that on a burger, but baby, on a taco, I need the onion. I need that cilantro and onion immediately. But what I have learned and what I'm so happy about, and I'm proud of myself for like being that guy, because I was like, ew, why do they do this? And now I'm like always doing it. I need a lime. I need a lime every time. If I'm going to have some tacos with some corn tortilla, I need a lime every time. I need a lime. I need a lime. When I tell you that shit goes so hard, it is so good. Just a nice taco with some asada and like limon, right? A little lime, a little lemon, something. Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Oh, this is live. Iris. Oh yeah. It's so and so for me, like I'm trying to find a food truck out here or a restaurant specifically that is very authentic versus Tex-Mex, because when you're in Texas, it's like lots of Tex-Mex, right? Not the what's it called? It's not a lot of authentic Mexican food. When I was in LA, oh yeah, I for sure I got it. I got it. But I gotta find somewhere out here in Houston. Because also I moved away for so long, I've kind of forgotten the new restaurants and new places coming up. But baby, that lime with that cilantro and the onion with the steak or the pollo, oh my God. Oh my God. And then she'd make like quesadillas for shits and giggles. Like she didn't really have to, because I was told that's not authentic Mexican food. Like not a quesadilla. That's very much like made here kind of stuff. But the way they make it is with one tortilla, which is what I like so much. And they use that Blanco cheese, not like, oh, I'm throwing some random cheeses. No, baby. That Blanco, okay? That good gooey, ooey white cheese that just, Okay. The one I go to is called El Recancito. Recancito. Let me make sure I got this right. I'm gonna tell you which one I always go to. I'm pulling up the picture now so you know which one it is. And it's over there. Me and Jamar actually used to live over there. It's off of Beverly and I think Vermont in Los Angeles. Tell Matty sent you. They probably won't know who the hell I am. I'm good on that. I sent you because it's my favorite place to go to in LA. It was, and for $2 a taco. Oh yeah, bitch. I'll take 5 and rice and beans, please, because you always gotta have a little side to go with it. Here we go. It looks just like this. This is the spot right here. So if you happen to know where that corner is, you're like, Matty, oh my God, you were over there? Yep. And most of the time when I'm visiting LA, I'm in that area. So I'm in Koreatown. But yes, like the menu, just to give y'all a look at this spot, like the menu is just right up there. It's a walk up only. They have a little seating place inside. That's where you see that little area right there. But of course, COVID and stuff. And then there's these seats that you can sit at right over there. That's normally where I would be at waiting for my food. So y'all, sometimes the spelling messes up and people say Marty. No shade. I always find out that Marty is basically my Tracy Martell. It just, the spelling fucked up. I don't take any offense. I know you're my Matty. I know. Mm-hmm. No, I've met her a couple of times. She knew me by name whenever I used to roll over there, because I was always over there, baby. I was getting my food down. I was paying. Okay, she knew my money was right. It's kind of cute. But yes, that's the end of it's been the end of the review for Legendary. I think I'll make a marker of like an hour and 10 something minutes in, but I hope you enjoyed this review today. If you want me to stay here and talk for a little bit, I can make it a little light rant with me. Ask me anything, because I'm kind of in the mood to still talk right now. Ow, I really need to go get this thumb x-rayed. Ooh, watch me have fractured this. Even though I'm rubbing it right now, it's not really hurting, but every now and then, this thumb, like right there, she's a little stiff. I kind of hit it against the TV last night by accident. Horrible. I don't want to watch it anymore. I'm just watching it because me and Scotty are doing it. Currently working on that as we speak. Nothing's confirmed yet, but we are working on it. I'm working with a new team of people who I love dearly. Shout out to my babies. We keeping stuff under wraps right now. Because I've learned that from my one of my new folks in my life who's very much interested in making sure this goes where it needs to go. But yes, we are working on it. We are working on it. Yes. Yes. I have not. A review is coming. I haven't seen it yet, but a review is coming. You know I'm giving Bob's Burgers my time, especially because it's a movie. I'm so excited to see it. I don't want to go see it with anybody who's going to make me feel bad about, oh, it's like hard to. I've already planned on going Monday morning and actually sitting there and like enjoying my time. I really, I'm so excited to see the Bob Burgers movie. Like, y'all know that's my show. Like, honestly. No, Kevin, they will not. Let's see here. Will and Jerry review the panel tomorrow. That's due to the amount of episodes. So we're doing episodes 4 through 6. We are still doing, of course, the Legends of Fortune Ball. We're still doing that. Yeah, we're still doing that. But let's see here. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, we're still doing that, but very much that kind of girl. All right, let's see here. I did. Would you like my thoughts on that? Would you like my thoughts on that? Okay. I wish I never saw it. I wish I never saw it. I wish I never, ever, ever saw it. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Whew. It's like all right in here, girl. Okay, we'll be fine. But it was awful. The first one set the bar a little too high. And so when I went and saw the second one, and I watched this with my roommate, and we sat there and we just rolled our eyes so many times. Baked Bunny, thank you, bitch. I was looking for a movie tonight. You saved me. Yes. I could talk about it on Sunday's panel. Perfect. I was trying to find a movie tonight because I was like, I'm not going anywhere. And I know I'm going to be playing my game tonight since I'm like really into Dislight. If y'all have Dislight, if you know what that is, DISLYTE, please become a part of my guild because I actually like made a guild and I need to send my information to one of my rant packers who just messaged me now about that. I'm gonna watch that tonight. I'll have my things, and I'm seeing that Monday. Where I'm gonna have a whole review posted for sure. Oh hey boo. Okay, on our cup work. Hey bitch. Okay, now I remember. I remember. I remember now. I remember now. Hey lovey. Oh, Nine Tail. I'm gonna send you my deets because like I'm in it. Like I'm heavily in it. Like I've have 2 legendaries so far. I have a very nasty team. I'm on chapter 10 on story mode right now. It's my new obsession. I'm living for the game. I love the style of it. I think it's just so fucking cool. It's so cool. I'm gonna watch that. I hope it's better than the Sonic movie because back to Sonic, it was for children. And yes, Matthew, we're talking about a video game. Duh. I know. I get where that just sounds like, is this guy for real? But the first one had adult jokes and had certain things that didn't make me feel like it was only catered to one audience. So it just did not meet the mark for me and what I was looking for. Unfortunately. So I was a bit more annoyed with the entire program versus enjoying the show. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Like Natasha Rothwell could not save the movie when she wasn't utilized enough. And what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, God. God bless Jim Carrey. He tried too. He tried. He tried. The thing is, I like, okay, so the Emerald bit, great. The whole supersonic, cool. Dr. Robotnik's actual giant robo being used this time, fabulous. But I don't know, I like Tails, but it just felt very children. It felt very children. It felt very kids. A lot of corny jokes were happening. Ooh, that's nasty. Little fart joke here and there. It was nice hearing Idris Elba's voice, but I'd rather have seen Idris Elba, and that's the truth. But I liked Knuckles. I actually like Knuckles in it. But yeah, it just didn't. The first one was so good to me. It was so good. I just like the first one. Yeah, I would watch the first one, Sam and Sure. The first one was fabulous. Like that was a fun time. That was good. But this one was like, But I want to see the third movie because they did sort of throw in like, by the way, this is going to happen, and it showed one of my favorites, also Sonic characters too, Ninetale. I was like, oh, we're doing this. My favorite part of the entire movie. I really appreciate whoever was the filmographer, whoever was directing that. I feel you were a gay man I honestly feel like you were getting the close-up shots. That chest was bumping around, sweaty, just everybody who he was with I was just like, oh, this is too much. This is too much for me. It's too much for me. It's not Amy. It's not Amy. I was hoping there was going to be indications of Amy joining the cast because then it'd really be something. But it's Shadow. So I was like, oh, okay, this could go very well, or it could get real cartoony and corny and da 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 da. But also another part I liked about the movie that I really enjoyed, it was the fact that they used the chili dogs from the cartoon that I used to watch on Fox all the time, like the Fox, Saturday morning cartoons. I never got a chance to watch them because I'm 7-Day Adventist, but I would sneak and watch them. I'd be like, okay, let me see if I can find something here. And every now and then they'd be on after school on Fox for the afternoon little hour before the news started. When that chili dog popped up, I was like, oh, I had I started crying a little bit. I was like, oh, I remember this from the show. Had a whole moment. It was really cute. And they showed the chili dog. It was kind of dope. I was like, yep, there goes the mustard. There go the onions on it, the way the cartoon did it and everything. I was like, all right, that was fabulous. That was fabulous. And low-key, listen. I'm interested. I'm not going to review it though. There's no way. I'm going to watch, but I'm definitely not reviewing it. I also know Stranger Things season 4 is coming out. I plan to binge that on Monday after Bob's Burgers because I told y'all I'm taking a break on Monday from filming. So I will be binging Stranger Things on Monday. I'll be watching Bob's Burgers on Monday. I also need to catch up on the Obi-Wan series. Blake, who is a Star Wars fan like me, he said it was good. So I'm like, oh, Blake said it was good. I'm going to check it out. So, yeah, well, got a lot to catch up on, a lot of shows. I do need to see this Downton Abbey movie as well. What's going on? I'm not really hyped for Miss Marvel, but I'm going to watch Miss Marvel. Like, I skipped Hawkeye. I then found myself rewatching it and going, oh, well, this is why I didn't watch it when everybody else did. I'll be watching P-Valley. I can talk about P-Valley. I will not be reviewing P-Valley. I can't cover every show. I love y'all to death. Even now with the amount that I'm doing, I'm somewhat like, whoo. I have to remind myself. And this past week was me just catching up. So now that I'm caught up, let's talk about how the schedule is going to go for the channel. So Sundays is the panel. Mondays, not this Monday, but the next Monday, we'll finish up Hispania, and then we'll be replacing it with a new show. TBD. We'll talk about it. You'll be happy. You'll be like, oh, you're going to cover this now? Yes. Tuesday is Rant With Me Day. Wednesday is going to be Real World Homecoming, the challenge day. So if you have Paramount Plus and you're watching those shows, that's going to be our Wednesday. It'll be 2 reviews right then and there, babies. Thursday is Legendary Day, which will soon be over because they're actually this batch of 3 episodes, I think, is going to be the last, including the season finale for them. So we'll more than likely move another show into that category. Maybe it'll be P-Valley. Maybe it won't. Who knows? I have to see what works for my channel because sometimes videos hurt me. I promise you. Yeah, sometimes the videos hurt my channel. You're like, please cover this. And they don't get views. And YouTube's like, oh, well, we'll just drop that down. Thursday. Fridays, All-Star 7. Saturday, we do need to finish We're Here because I'm almost done. And I swear I need to finish it. It's like, I'm not going to start this back up and then just stop again. Like, well, I need to finish it. So yes, there will be open auditions for TV shows for the channel for sure. But there's also about to be another 17 seasons of Drag Race that are going to be announced very soon. Plus one particular season, I believe, allegedly, possibly, the rumor mill says that they stopped filming. So I'm sure we'll be getting something in a few months. And I think we'll all be kind of hyped about it. I'm excited for it. All that kind of stuff. Okay, what did I name my club? I gotta post a picture of that. I do want to watch She-Hulk, but the trailer didn't fully sell me. I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I'll watch it, but no, I have not heard about that. What I want to see from Sailor Moon Cosmos is just, I would like it to be as close to the manga as possible. Like, I don't want it to be anywhere near close to the Americanized, bastardized version of Sailor Moon. I don't want it to be anywhere fighting evil by moonlight. None of that. None of that. None of it. I want real lesbian stories. I want real conversations about gender, like issues that are happening here in reference to that. I want it to be very close to the source material, not the IN zest on a fruit kind of that was the only thing I didn't like about parts of Sailor Moon. It was very weird with Chibi Moon and you know in Demion and Usagi. Just I want it to be very close to the manga, please. Like, please. I really need it to be. It's Big Brother versus Survivor versus Love Island versus The Amazing Race on the challenge. So what is that? What would they be doing? That makes no sense. Are they going to be in Survivor rules? Is it going to be Amazing Race rules? Is it going to be Love? This sounds very CBS. Like what would the concept be? Like, is it going to be like how the challenge is on MTV? And really? Is this phasing out MTV? Ew, really? So it's just random physical competitions or puzzles, and they're going to be all on teams and maybe alliances formed and that. Oh, okay. Is it going to be on Paramount Plus or is it actually going to be on network television? That's the next question. I don't know if I'm interested in that only because I don't really care for all 3 of those shows. I only like aspects of all of them. Survivor, I would never do. We have to be outside for how long? And you win by you being in my face with this camera equipment where y'all get to go back to your nice tents or hotels. And I'm sitting out here with these people smelling like ass. Nah, I'm good. Also, but shout out to the second Black woman to win Survivor. I saw that recently. I'm sad as the second. Amazing Race never interested me. we're going to run through people's countries and be at certain obstacle courses and interrupt their flow of traffic in regular days. Never interested me. And then Big Brother, a show I would like to be on, but I'm always nervous because of how normally the black castmates go out, or how they normally have the franchise gays, as I like to call them, like end up on the show. I wouldn't want to be one of those girls who gets on the show thinking, oh, I'm just going to be myself, and they turn me into a stereotype. I'd be afraid that edit for me with Big Brother. Plus, I'm an Activia girl. Like, I don't want no one's microphones picking me up in the bathroom. My morning time is my morning time. My nighttime is my nighttime. The push and pull, really just the push. Very nervous for that because, oh, baby, that would have to. Now, also, if I'm living in this household with Big Brother and there's a grocery list of things, if someone were to eat any of my Activia, when I tell you beat downs. Because that always happens. Someone's food always gets taken. How do you feel about this new Queer as Folk? Still looks too hot, but it looks interesting. Oh, is that one of the new shows? LOL. Could be. Could be. Possibly. Probably. I will be reviewing that one. Y'all should know I'm a fan of Johnny Sibilli, but he's also a nice online friend right now. We got to meet in LA once before, but follow each other on social media. He's on that show, and I'm a fan of Johnny's, and I also am a fan of the series of Queer as Folk. So I want to do a service by, not even a service, but honestly, I just really want to like review the show. Remind yourselves I did Pose, okay? And I come from the time frame of Queer as Folk Showtime show, Noah's Ark logo days, gay, okay? So this new Queer as Folk, I feel like I definitely need to watch, and I'm interested to see where it goes. But I'm afraid. Hi, Laura. We're closing out the live in a second, baby, but I'm glad to see you here. Love to you, honey. I'm afraid that it's going to turn into the new Sex in the City type of writing. And that's what makes me nervous about this Queer as Folk. I'm going to watch it. I'm excited for it. You know what I'm saying? However, the trailer did not fully sell me, but I said, we're going to watch it because sometimes they're wrong. We'll see. That's for their grocery list. I know what I put on mine. I said strawberry banana. If one of my strawberry bananas is gone, I'm a banana on strawberry that ass. Okay. Would you do the circle? You know, I had my friend David asked me this question. I said no, because that's about social media game. And in reality, I can sometimes get a little feisty on social media to where I don't even want to talk to folks. So I end up backing away from the computer. I think I wouldn't make it far in the circle. I think I'd make it about halfway through the race and I'd be outed. And then they'd see me, oh my God. Ah. And I would want to make it far with that show. So it's kind of hard with that one because it's really based off of a persona that you can make for yourself that people find out a lot about you versus me doing this. Like, say if the circle did something like video form, yeah, different for sure. I do it, but not where it's, I'm gonna throw some pictures and type things and figure out if they're telling the truth or not. Then again, never say never to anything and everything in life. Never say never. Never say never. You never know what life is gonna hold for you. You never know what's gonna happen. It could be your purpose. It could be for you, you know. We'll see. You never know. I'd like to be a judge on one of these shows one day. I can be honest and say that would be a goal. Whether I'm on TV, like as a participant or a judge, oh, bitch, I'd live. And I'd give you critiques and I'd have a good time. And there would be jokes. Girls would be mad. I low key would probably give law energy in particular episodes because I'm not the one to try. But I also would keep it cute and contribute something. Oh. Okay, everybody. I think I've ran out of gas. I'm starting to drift off to the side and see myself doing this right now while I'm talking. I'm a bit sleepy. So let's do this. Let's do this. If you have this game I was referring to here, like I threw my summons up, this dislike game or whatever. Oh, the music's great. I'll be on this tonight, but also watching Chippendale Rescue Range, Chippendale Rangers. Yeah, I'll be watching that tonight, and I'm not going to start on Stranger Things because I want to binge it. If I start on one episode, I got to watch it all the way through. And I'm not in the mood to be up till 4 o'clock in the morning. No, ma'am. So yeah, tomorrow is Sunday's panel. I believe everybody's going to be in the house for that one. I want to thank every single one of you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Do me a favor, hit that like button before you leave. Let YouTube know that I'm an amazing person and that, oh my God, they should throw me in the algorithm. Like, throw me in it hard. Like slam my face into it and just, okay, let me stop. But totally do that. Totally do that. And then once that's done, comment. Let the world know that, you have an opinion about this week's episode as well as anything I may have said afterwards. And if you want to drop a tip in my jar, I'd really appreciate that. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. But again, that thumbs up is super muy importante and just as valuable. You need to tell me how you like them. And if you didn't like them, you have terrible taste. Because I love them. Love them down. But that's my spot. The one right over there off of Beverly in Vermont, I think. Close to that area, I think. Either way. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Paramount Plus. No, lies. Disney Plus. Disney Plus. It's Disney. Ooh, don't do it, Disney. All right. Hey, thanks for listening today. I appreciate every single one of you for being here. Do me a favor, though. Pick that head up if it's been down. If it's been a tough day, forget that tough day. There's going to be some tougher days ahead, but you got this. Your armor and your sword is working just fine. Keep on sharpening that blade and keep on fortifying that strength that's inside of you. If no one's told you they love you today, I did. I love you. Down, okay? Please take care of yourselves. Please be kind to yourselves. I love all of you so much. I will see you soon. And again, if you're on dislike, find me on Twitter. I'm going to be posting my my hall name or whatever, so y'all can join that group and we can play together and get some points. So we could wow. Dislike, I low-key just promoted you. Would you like to promote and be a sponsor of my channel? Okay, listen. I play mobile games now. Real ones, not those emails I be getting on that random stuff. Honey, I need the real games. Anywho, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate y'all so much. Puss. I'll see you next. Well, actually, I'll see you tomorrow. Like next time. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Listen.